Yeah,
all right, here we go. I'm going to thank you for joining us here tonight. We're at Rockwall High School tonight. It's Jamie Sayre and David Sweet. Lady Jackets and Lady Falcons. We had a little technical difficulties getting on the air, but we're good to go now. The long three-pointer from Kaya Smith. It'll go off the backboard, no good, and a rebound there by Rihanna Robinson. Still scoreless, 5:41 left here in the first period. Lady Jackets and Lady Falcons from North Forney. And J-Mo Starrett, I think I called you your dad's name when I said that a moment ago.
I think you did. It's okay, though.
Hey, it's all good, isn't it? Kai Ripp with the ball. Tight defense on her. We'll have a foul. It'll be the first foul charged to Braylon Brown. Second team foul to North Forney. Again, important game here in 10-6A. The Lady Jackets come into this one 15-11 overall, but most importantly, 5-0, the only undefeated team left in 10-6A. North Forney at 10-9, 2-3 in district. Of course, all of you know that got a ball inside to O'Reilly. It's knocked loose, but Barrett chases it down, maintains the possession. We'll have a three-point attempt by Gianna Velasquez. It's partially blocked by Hankerson for the North Forney Falcons. So we're still scoreless here at 5:10 left in the first. Again, with 7 teams in the district, 6 games, 6 other teams to play, if you will. So Rockwall would finish with a win tonight, would finish that first half of that first rotation through district undefeated. So a big one for the Lady Jackets. Long three-pointer, no good by the freshman Jada Brown. And the rebound coming out of that one for the Lady Jackets is Natalie Barrett. So a big opportunity here for the Lady Jackets to continue to build on that momentum and go undefeated through the first half of district. And obviously it'd be a big win for the Lady Falcons if they were able to defeat the undefeated team. Barrett onto the drive. She'll get called for the travel one too many steps as she went to attack the baseline. But North Forney with a win tonight would get themselves even. And 500 record at 3-3. 4:24 left, and Jamal, we're still scoreless.
Yeah, very defensive game so far for both teams. Looks like they're trying to get the ball to the wing for North Forney, but they just can't do it.
Pass from Johnson to Braylon Brown, too high, goes off her fingertips, so the third turnover of the ball game for North Forney.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, we do apologize for the early technical difficulties that we had, and we do apologize for the delay in the stream. We know that you might think that we're magicians and we can predict the future, but we actually can't. There's just a little delay on the screen as we get inside, and Rockwall breaks the first.
Beautiful job getting the ball inside to Rihanna Robinson. Found herself in a great position under the basket. Barrett to Robinson results in the first 2 points of the ball game for the Lady Jackets. 2-0 now. Long three-pointer from the outside by Jada Johnson. Short off the front of the rim, and it'll go out of bounds. Then goes back over to the Lady Jackets.
Yeah, and if you've been keeping up with us, I don't know if Billy's watching or not, but we do have the new headsets tonight.
They're shiny and brand new, as we always, Billy and I during football season always laugh and brag about how neat a new shiny first down is on every possession for your football team. Well, there's nothing better than new equipment, and we've got some new headsets tonight. Kai Ripp ends up with a three-pointer over into the corner. It goes long off the back of the rim, no good. And on the fight for the rebound, we'll have a foul. And we'll see who this one's going to go against. I think it's going to go against Natalie Barrett over there in the corner for the Lady Jackets. It will. So that'll be her first foul and first team foul against Rockwall. Again, 3:16 left here in the first. 2-0 Rockwall. The Lady Jackets and the Lady Falcons from North Forney. Johnson to Hankerson, back up top to Jada Johnson. He's excited to be able to see her, number one. She's a freshman. So freshman playing for a pretty good team in 6A. It says a lot. Off the set screen, Smith dribbles back up at the top. Velasquez will fight through that screen set by Sims to pick her up. Natalie Barrett, Gianna Velasquez, Rihanna Robinson, Kai Ripp, and Malaya O'Reilly, the starters that are on the floor tonight. For the Lady Jackets, Jada Johnson, Kaya Smith, Braylon Brown, Maria Hankerson, and Layla Sims are the starters for Coach Don Fleming's Lady Falcons. Cross-court pass all the way over to Johnson. Should put it on the floor, drives around. Malaya off. It goes high off the backboard. First points of the night for the Lady Falcons for Jada Johnson. 2 minutes left here in the first, tied at 1. Screen set. And it's knocked away. It's a steal taken away from Hankerson. She'll drive, jump step, slides over, misses the layup. There for the rebound is Braylon Brown. And we'll have a foul. Braylon will be fouled on the floor by Rip. So second team foul for Rockwall, the first one on Rip. Looks like we're going to have a substitution here. First one of the night is Jake Persley and Addie Puckett are both going to check in. O'Reilly and Rip will get a break for the Lady Jackets. Hankerson will be throwing it in for the Lady Falcons under the Lady Jackets basket. Minute 50 left here in the first period. Seen quite a bit of good defensive play so far.
Yeah, North Forney just does a good job of passing the ball around, waiting until they get the open shot. Not really trying to force anything, and that's really the reason why this game is so low scoring. Just 2 points for both teams.
Long three-pointer, not there. Jada Johnson there for the rebound, and she'll drive inside, and Jada will pick up the foul. That three-point attempt, no good by Braylon Brown. And Jada Johnson, again, the freshman, fouled and heading to the free throw line.
Yeah, as a freshman, that's just what you want to do, is just find any way to get the points, easy points from the line.
She'll miss the first one. And trying to break this 2-2 tie is Jada Johnson. Shout out to Billy Quinn. He is listening, is watching. 0 for 2 from the free throw line goes Johnson. And Natalie Barrett gets the rebound for Rockwall. Man-to-man defense for the Falcons. Barrett gets away from her, keeps that hand on the left. Will miss the layup, though. The bounce goes her way. Robinson gets it back to Barrett underneath. Beautiful pass from Robinson to Barrett. And 4-2's the score now. 2 points for Natalie Barrett. 56 seconds left here in the first. Brown cross court over to Smith. Thought about taking that dribble. She'll slow it down now and work a little bit of this clock. Trying to settle for a good shot, obviously. The Falcons, Lady Falcons, averaging right at 37 points per ball game. So they're comfortable playing in a low-scoring affair. Rockwall averaging just a little bit better than that, a 4 points difference, 41 points per ball game for the Lady Jackets. 18 seconds now, so she'll obviously settle for that last shot, or North Forney will, rather. 13 seconds left. Smith with it in her hands. 10 seconds now, and Braylon Brown with the ball. 7, 6, 5 seconds, 4, and a takeaway. Nice steal. Loses control of it. We'll see if she can get it off in time, and she won't be able to do that, but an outstanding job, and I'm waiting to see when she turns around here. That was Robinson. Outstanding job there at the end of the first to prevent North Forney from being able to get that shot. 4-2 at the end of one. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. It's Lady Jackets basketball on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network.
For those with an independent spirit, there's a bank as independent as you. For buying a home, for building a business, for getting snacks at the game. We've been serving North Texas since 1875. Because we're more than a bank. We're your bank for life. American National Bank of Texas.
Welcome back to Rockwall High School. Again, J-Mo Sterrett and David Sweet. It's Lady Jackets and Lady Falcons from North Forney in this 10-6A contest. Again, Rockwall coming in at 5-0 in district play, trying to pick up that win to go to 6-0, complete the first half of district play undefeated. North Forney trying to get to 500 as they're 2-3 in district. So again, with Rockwall in first, Tyler Legacy at 5-1, a game back. Royce City and Longview, J-Mo tied at 3-2. North Forney, of course, 2-3, and then Rockwall, Heath, and Forney still looking for their first win
Yeah,
of
if
district
you're
play.
Rockwall, that's what you want. I mean, you want to go up starting the first round of district strong. You know you can beat everybody, and then you come back around. Now those other teams, you go to their place, and then the teams that you played there, they get to come home.
Absolutely.
And so you already know, hey, we beat them on the road, so you got at least 3 games that you know you can win at home.
There you go. Velasquez will throw it in for the Lady Jackets across the way. Gets it into the backcourt to Barrett as we get started here in the second period. In the low-scoring affair, as it's 4-2 here, Rockwall with a 2-point lead.
Yeah, this isn't a hockey game. This isn't a soccer match. This is basketball right now. 4-2 going to second quarter.
Kaya Smith with the steal for the Lady Falcons. Brown to Hankerson here. Man-to-man defense, long 3 attempt by Braylon Brown off the back of the rim. Going loose onto the floor. Robinson gets onto the floor trying to get that for the Lady Jackets, unable to do so. Kicks it out of bounds, so the possession will stay with the Lady Falcons. Natalie Barrett with a basket for Rockwall. Rihanna Robinson with the other 2 points. Those are the 4 points for the Lady Jackets. Jada Johnson, the outstanding freshman for the Lady Falcons with the bucket. B. Brown onto the drive. Shots partially blocked. An outstanding job inside by Persley to wrestle. Take that one away from Zaya Martin.
Yeah, nice defensive possession there from Rockwall. Just able to take it away. Foul called.
Good job there by Persley. The ball was probably a little bit short on that one side as the trying to get it to Robinson, but trying to get it to Persley, but a good job by Persley with her body to get in position and take that foul. So the first foul on Z Martin. Substitution for the Lady Jackets as Andra Polson checks into the ballgame for the first time. That pass intended trying to get it inside to Persley. Canaria Hankerson in there with the steal. Jada Johnson, long 3-pointer off the iron, no good. Robinson with the rebound for Rockwall.
Yeah, I think
Robinson
you just need
second rebound, averages right about 6 rebounds per game. Sorry about that, Jamie.
No, you're good. I think if Rockwall just holds the ball and really works the pressure that North Forney's kind of given now, they got to look up on those the pick and rolls. They're there every time. Addie Puckett did a nice job to set the screen and then roll, and it was there, but Persley just couldn't find it.
Rip with the double team, splits the 2 defenders. And the second one comes up to help. That's Jada Johnson, and she'll be called for the foul. That'll be Jada's first foul of the ballgame. Second team foul here in the second period. And, you did a good job there a moment ago. There's Addie Puckett. A moment ago I said Polson. It was Puckett that was in the ballgame. Now Natalie Barrett will come back into the game, taking Puckett's place. She's got Kaya Rip, Gianna Velasquez, Jade Persley, Rihanna Robinson, and Natalie Barrett, the 5 on the floor for Coach Reedy's Lady Jackets.
Nice
Persley,
move.
yes, nice job. Gets it up top to Barrett. She'll pull up. Her jumper will fall short off the front of the rim, and a rebound this time by Sims. Not Sims, that's Smith. She'll pull up a jumper on the other end. It's no good. Robinson with the rebound for Rockwall. Good job as 2 defenders, or 2 blue jerseys converged on her. Good job getting it out there. Nice ball movement for the Lady Jackets. Velasquez inside. The layup too high. And Henriksen with the rebound. Hankerson with the rebound. Sorry about that. Good job by Barrett. Gets her hands on that one. Breaks up that pass intended for Braylon Brown in the corner. It'll go out of bounds. It'll still stay with North Forney.
Yeah, North Forney doing a good job moving the ball around, and just got to take smarter shots and then dribbling it down the court and pulling up the top of the key. But so far they're doing good. They just haven't been able to really get anything to fall. Only just the two lone points. Same with Rockwall though.
Yep.
Very good defensive teams, both sides.
Sims back into the ball game as Hankerson will get a break. Layla Sims, the junior, wearing number 22 for North Forney. Into the corner, back up top to Johnson. Cross court all the way over to Brown. Brown will put up a 3-pointer. It'll go off the back of the rim. And we'll have a foul. We'll see who that's charged to. And they're going to charge that one to number 12, Zaya Martin. That'll be her second foul. And again, third team foul charged to North Forney here in this period. 4-2. Still scoreless here in the second. Either team trying to get a basket. Velazquez back up top here to Barrett. Barrett will dribble.
Yeah, it almost feels like a 4-point lead is better than the 2-point lead at this point.
Barrett with that strong arm goes inside, splits the two defenders, and off the drive, she'll miss that layup.
Yeah, it's those opportunities that you need if you're Rockwall. It's just an easy lay-in, and here we go.
Robinson steps in front, takes it away. She'll take it the distance, but caught from behind by Kaya Smith, but she'll foul her. So Robinson with the steal and goes to the hole, and she is fouled. We'll head to the free throw line here with 2 shots. Yeah, we saw Barrett last week, J-Mo, a little slow start, and then she kicked it in gear there, if you remember, in the second half. So it's taking her a little bit of time to get going, but we know what Natalie will do here in a moment. First free throw up, and it's good for Robinson.
That point just feels so big. I mean,
you're right.
We're halfway through the second quarter, and just 7 combined points, and just to have that free throw honestly feels really big. To now to tie the game, you have to hit the 3, obviously, something that North Forney hadn't been able to do. We go up another one there, up 4 now. So now you're up 2 possessions. Well, technically 1 if, a miracle happens. You get the 3 and the foul and the shot, one of those that would probably happen. But
if you didn't acknowledge it, right?
Right, yeah.
If you didn't acknowledge it, it would happen, right? 4-point lead again, as J-Mo mentioned. It's 6-2, 4:17 left here in the half. Johnson with it. She's going to get it into the hands of Frazier. And again, North Forney, their patience on offense. They'll do it again. Off the dribble comes Smith. Goes high off the backboard. No good. Rebound Frazier. Putback won't fall. And after Kaya Smith got it into her hands, she's fouled. And I do believe, they're going to call that one. That one will end up being against Barrett, I think, here in a second. Yeah, that'll put Kaya Smith on the free throw line. Barrett with her second foul of the ball game.
Yeah, Rockwall's close to the bonus, just 1 away before they can get some easy points.
Kaya Smith, good with the first free throw. Barrett will get a break. And Malia O'Reilly, the junior, number 44, checks back into the ball game here for the Lady Jackets. Kaya's first free throw was good. Second one's up. And it won't go her way. Fight for the rebound. Rip gets it. Big battle down here. 2 blue jerseys, and it's a steal. And then tied up. Trying to see who's going to get up off the floor. That's Gianna Velazquez. Oh, and she'll get called for the foul. So Velazquez with her first foul of the ball game. And we'll have a timeout on the floor charge to Coach Reedy, so we'll go ahead and take a break with him. It's 6-3, a 3-point lead for Rockwall. 3:53 left in the half. We'll be right back. It's Lady Jackets basketball on Rockwall ISD Sports Network.
At Rockwall Sports Center, your logo is our business. We specialize in custom branded apparel, shirts, hats, jackets, polos, and even team uniforms. Whether you need custom gear for your corporate outings, staff retreats, company parties, or just new staff wear, we've got you covered. We can use your design or help you design a new one. We offer high-quality customer service and always put our customers and their satisfaction first. Contact us today and let us show you how Rockwall Sports Center can have you looking your best.
Shop an exceptional selection of new pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles at Rockwall Ford, the home of rock-bottom pricing. With hundreds of new vehicles, we're sure to have the right one for you. And when your vehicle needs to be serviced, schedule your appointment online with our master certified technicians. Your next Ford is waiting for you at Rockwall Ford. Log online for your rock-bottom deals. Just click, print, and buy. Shop the Rock today. I-30 exit 205.
RockwallFord.com.
Welcome back to Rockwall High School. Again, North Forney and Rockwall. Lady Jackets and Lady Falcons. It's David Sweet and J-Mo Starrett here bringing in the action. A 3-point lead for the Lady Jackets at 6-3 with 3:40 left here in the first half. Braylon Brown's pass goes off of Frazier's hands, but she's able to chase it back down. Or rather, Layla Sims, that is, for North Forney. Two defensively minded teams, as you mentioned ago, J-Mo. Both are comfortable in this low-scoring contest. Kaya Smith across the way with O'Reilly on her. Tried to take her off the dribble. I said O'Reilly. That's not O'Reilly. That's Polson across the way. Andra Polson, number 12.
Yeah, and in high school basketball, it's something that might, a play style that might be kind of slept on. That, man, we don't need to score 50, 60, 70 points. If we can score, get up on you and hold the ball,
we're good, right?
We're good. And that's, something that's been talked about is getting the high school shot clock, getting some form of something. It's just, do we have the technology to do so? And honestly, this day, I think we do.
Yeah. Hankerson with it. She's going to hand it off over to Smith. Well, they are.
At some point,
you're playing on the other end of the floor in this one. You don't want to get too frustrated with this thing, though, and make a silly commit a silly foul.
Yeah, I was just about to ask, when do you start pressing? When do you start, putting the pressure on? Nice defense, and that's what you need.
Attack into the paint goes Hankerson, and that layup off the backboard doesn't fall. Rockwall trying to fight to get it back. Loses control of that one. Our last touch going out of bounds by the Lady Jackets. Inbound pass to Brown, and Brown's fouled. And a good decision. Quick release off of her to go high off the backboard. Give her the 2 points. Her first bucket of the ball game, and fouled and heading to the free throw line with a chance to complete the three-point play. Addie Grimminger is going to check into the ball game for the first time tonight for Rockwall. Taking the place of Andra Polson. Free throw will not fall for her. And a rebound by Pursley. So it'll still stay 6-5, a 1-point lead here for Rockwall. Rip will bring it across half court now for the Lady Jackets. Pursley into the paint, backs up top with the ball now in her hands. And a minute 55 left in the first half.
Yeah, and honestly, if I'm...
Get those hands a little bit far too. Good positioning inside there by O'Reilly, but had those arms extended and gets called for that moving screen.
Yeah, it's like in the NBA when the guys kick their legs out, and it's the same thing with the girls when you check. Can't do it, can't be moving.
Her first foul, fourth team foul for the Lady Jackets here in the second period.
Yeah, Rockwall's picked up 3 quick fouls within the last couple minutes.
And again, that's a challenge, as I was mentioning a moment ago, that the way North Forney's playing, don't play into their hands. Minute 28 left here in the first half. Smith with it just across half court, obviously working the clock as much as she possibly can. See Coach Reedy telling the Lady Jackets, stay back, stay set in your defense. We're not coming out to the ball right now for sure. Minute 14 left here in the half.
Yeah, and honestly, like, if you're Coach Reedy for Rockwall, you're saying, man, we don't need to worry about them shaving clock off. We're up.
They did attack now. Yep, going to get called for the travel. Outstanding job defensively by the Lady Jackets. Robinson and Rip on the ball. And it'll be a turnover.
Yeah, honestly, if I'm Rockwall here, I'm holding. I'm holding the ball to the last shot, not trying to force anything. And
see what they want to do.
Try to go by 3 or potentially 4 going into the half. And honestly, like I said, that feels big to go up that big in a game like this where nobody's really been able to break open. Foul called.
That'll be a foul called on Layla Sims. That'll be her second foul of the ball game.
And Rockwall will be shooting, I believe.
See, this is where
should be 5 fouls. And it is.
Right, yeah, exactly. Good call. See, that's where to backfire on you.
Yeah.
Get into that one. Obviously trying to work the clock. Now you're going to stop the clock and give an opponent an opportunity to shoot. That'll put Jade Pursley on the free throw line here with 2 shots for the Lady Jackets. First one's up, in, and out. See inside here, Pursley's able to make this one be a big free throw for the Lady Jackets. Off the front of the rim, the ball's loose. O'Reilly there for it to get it back for the Lady Jackets. Onto the floor. From behind comes Makira Frazier. Ties it up, jump ball, and it'll go the way of North Forney.
And I can already bet on what North Forney is going to do here.
It's probably pretty safe.
I'm putting all my dollars on this one.
See if they'll slow down and see if the clock will go their way and try to settle for the last attempt of the half. 6-5, a 1-point lead here for Rockwall.
Yeah, one thing to note on Coach Fleming, both of his boys play for North Forney. Very good defensive backs. Both have Division I offers, so you think a defensive-minded coach, his sons are going to be defensive players on the
It's kind of a mindset, isn't it?
As well, yep.
11 seconds left here in the half. Smith with it. She'll take off the dribble into the lane. Oh, goes high off the backboard and scores the bucket. And that's going to end up probably doing it here. Well played by North Forney.
Got exactly what you wanted.
They sure did. So at the end of the first half, it's 7-6 North Forney. We'll go ahead and take a break. Stay with us. This one's going to be a fun second half. It's Lady Jackets basketball on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network.
For those with an independent spirit, there's a bank as independent as you. For buying a home, for building a business, for getting snacks at the game. We've been serving North Texas since 1875. Because we're more than a bank. We're your bank for life. American National Bank of Texas.
Hi, I'm Zach Riddle with Riddle Brothers Roofing and Construction. We're proud to be your local roofing experts right here in Rockwall. Whether it's storm damage, a roof replacement, or just making sure your home is protected, we bring quality craftsmanship and a commitment to doing things the right way. We're also proud to support the Rockwall Yellow Jackets this season because building strong roofs and building a strong community go hand in hand. From our family to yours, sting 'em, Jackets.
Investing in you and our community is what sets Alliance Bank apart. We are community banking. That's why you can find us at nearly every event volunteering, sponsoring, and donating. Alliance Bank has been serving Rockwall County for over 16 years, and with your help, we have grown into the go-to bank for our community. Time to start a new business, time to expand your business, ready for a new home or a like new home, we will be there because that's who we are. Alliance Bank, your community bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Again, we thank you for tuning in on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network. We've got a good one for you. It's halftime here. We got Teacher Appreciation Night here at the Jackets Nest for the Lady Jackets. We'll recap the rest of this one and the rest of that first half coming up after this. Stay with us. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a moment on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network.
I'm Erin Neal, the principal agent and owner of Hamby Insurance. I am passionate about serving the local community and the surrounding areas. My goal is to take the hassle out of buying insurance. I want to educate you on what you're buying and help you make an informed decision. Whether it's personal or commercial insurance, my team and I will be here every step of the way to make sure you are getting the satisfaction you need and the coverage you deserve. My promise to you is that we will never hard sell you insurance, use slick sales techniques, or pressure you into making a decision that you're not comfortable with. Call us today at 972-285-0381 to find the best coverage to fit your need. My commitment is to give you unparalleled service, and remember, Hamby helps.
Welcome back to Rockwall High School. It's halftime here between the Lady Jackets and North Forney, the Lady Falcons. David Sweet, J-Mo Sterrett here bringing you the action tonight. And if you see that score, know it's real.
Yeah.
It's not a mistake. J-Mo didn't leave off a 1 or a 2 from either one of those. It's 7-6, a 1-point lead here for the North Forney Falcons.
Yeah, it's the 6-7 is what the yeah.
Well done, my friend.
Billy, we'd have to explain that to
Yeah,
Billy
you'd
if
have
he
to
was
explain
here.
it to him one more time again. I'm sure he'll text you and ask you.
Yeah, but
what is it again?
I've heard we've left.
How many
that
times did you
joke
try that?
in-
Like 3 times in football season?
Yeah. I've heard we've left that joke in 2025. Though.
Okay.
So,
all right.
So what all the,
we
the
gotta
little
move
kids
on.
are saying is
That's what they're telling us. That one's done. That one's over.
But then now it's like all the parents and everybody else thinks it's like now I got to say it.
Because
So
we're
now it's
behind,
like,
you know what I mean?
Well,
It's
I mean,
one of those
it's,
things.
It's okay. It happens.
yeah.
But let's talk about this game so
Absolutely.
far. We've not a lot of numbers to cover. Got a lot of
It's going to be pretty
fouls.
easy to do, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
For the Lady Jackets, again, down 7-6, a 1-point deficit for Rockwall here at the half. 2 points from Natalie Barrett. All 4 of the other points for Rockwall have been scored by Rihanna Robinson. She had a basket in the first and then had 2 free throws. The 7 points for the visitor for North Forney. 2 points for Jada Johnson, the freshman. 3 points for Kaya Smith. She had a free throw, went 1 for 2, and then had a bucket. And then Braylon Brown with 2 points for North Forney. Both teams are back out on the floor. And again, here in 10-6A, Rockwall at 15-11. Most importantly, 5-0 undefeated in district. North Forney at 2-3, 10-9 overall. So a big game for both the two teams. Rockwall, as I said earlier, J-Mo, looking to remain undefeated and go through that first half, that first tour through 10-6A. And it'd be a big one for North Forney if they were able to get to 500.
Yeah, and if you're North Forney, I mean, or I guess if you're Rockwall, really, this is not the team you want to lose to.
No.
But like we said, final district game of the first round of district before they get to go and play everybody else again, as Rockwall will open the game here, or open the half here with the ball, first possession. And at this point, it's starting to look like every possession is going to matter for Rockwall, the way that this North Forney team is playing defense.
And a drive inside by Natalie Barrett. That shot won't fall, but there to fight for the rebound inside was O'Reilly. Ball knocked out of her hands, so last touch by North Forney, so it'll stay with the Jackets. Little Lady Jackets, rather. And beat Velasquez is going to throw it in for Rockwall. Trying to get it in, gets it into Barrett's hands. Barrett establishing position. Good job by Natalie Barrett inside. That spin move away from the first defender, fouled by that second defender that come to get her. So give her the 2 points and on the line here for the chance to complete that 3-point play. And Jamie, we said it earlier, talked about it. That was kind of what Barrett did last week, was kind of a slow first half and then immediately right out of the gate got going. First 2 possessions we've seen her. Missed her shot down here a moment ago.
Yep. And I think, honestly,
trying to get after it.
If Rockwall is going to want to come back in this one, they're going to have to rely on Barrett to come alive here, averaging 12.6 a game.
Almost 13 points a ball game for her. That free throw, no good. Rip gets the rebound. The putback not fouled from behind. Thought they were going to get a foul on that one, but it does go out of bounds. Last touched by North Forney. They'll get it into Barrett. Over into the corner to Velasquez. Three-pointer! Three-pointer for Velasquez. Her first points of the night, and that's her 57th three-pointer of the season, J-Mo.
Yeah, and that's just what we were talking about. Oh, my.
Yep, long three-point attempt by Smith. No good, but able to fight for the rebound is North Forney. It's Ragsdale gets it. They drop it off back inside to Sims. Her shot won't fall, and Barrett with the rebound long for the Lady Jackets.
Yeah,
so 11-7 now, 4-point lead for Rockwall.
Yeah, and I think Rockwall just going to have to keep doing that. Find the open shooter, take the shots. You're up 4 now, so what are you missing out on when you're taking those shots?
Barrett onto the drive, spins. Again, coming down that left baseline and fouled. tell that message again, as we said a moment ago to Barrett.
Yep.
Reedy said something. Let's be aggressive. Get that ball. Take these shots.
And again, promise we're not predicting the future. We promise.
Yeah, good point.
We're talking about it, and
we're aware
delay
of it.
on the delay on the stream, because those of y'all that we talked about at the boys game a little bit, but the camera in the gym here is up at mid court, and you connect their Wi-Fi, so obviously there's going to be a little bit of a delay in that. Not too crazy, but if you don't want to hear it get spoiled, you can just turn us off. Turn us down at least.
Still struggling for the free throw
board.
line as she misses both of them, but fouled. O'Reilly fouled from behind as she was fighting for the rebound inside. So now Leo ahead of the free throw line.
Yeah, 3 fouls early for North Forney. Just a minute and 2 seconds gone in this third quarter, and they've already got 3 fouls picked up. So getting into foul trouble, and that's how Rockwell's going to be able to earn their points in this type of game. From the free throw line.
Each trip's got a count, so. And again, the free throw struggles still ongoing for the Lady Jackets.
Yeah, you could almost match their scoring if we would have been able to make these. Could have been a 14-point or potentially 15-7 ball game.
O'Reilly goes 0 for 2. There for the rebound was Kaya Rip. She throws the pass, tried to get it back into the backcourt to Brown, into Kaya Smith's hands for North Forney. North Forney quickly to the other end of the court, corner over Hankerson, puts it on the ground, drives inside. She'll miss the layup. And onto the floor go a Lady Jacket and a Lady Falcon. We'll see if they're going to say it was last touch by Rockwall, so it'll stay with North Forney. 6:40 left here in the third. A 4-point lead here for the Lady Jackets at 11-7. Inbounds to Brown. Brown with Kai Rip on her. Man-to-man defense here by Lady Jackets. Little switch defenders, a screen set. Nice job there by Robinson to pick up Kaya Smith coming around the set screen. Pulls up her dribble, forces her pass. It does Robinson. Oh, open to Sims. Sims three-pointer, no good there. For the rebound was Frazier, and a putback blocked by blocked by O'Reilly. It'll go out of bounds. It'll stay with North Forney, but a good defensive effort inside there by Rockwall.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't call the charge there on the inbound or on the drive. She really pushed off with her shoulder, very obvious.
Woo! Another block by O'Reilly. Ball's loose, knocked away, but Rockwall gets it back. It's Barrett. She's going to take it all the way to the hole. Bounces around and in. 2 more points, 6 points on the night there for Natalie Barrett here. It's a 13-7, a 6-point lead for Rockwall.
Yeah, this is what they're going to have to do. Get the steal, force North Forney to drive and dish, and that's not what they're good at. They're good at just moving the ball around, so they force the pressure and then being able to turn that defense into offense just right there.
Brown with it. North Forney doesn't feel the need to push things just yet, kind of staying in their set offense, keeping this thing slow, trying to settle for a obviously a good shot, but wanting a long possession. Sims cut off by Rip. She'll dribble around the top, hands it off. Rip still the defender on Hankerson. Onto the drive, dish off inside to Braylon Brown. Good pass from Hankerson to Brown. Layup, give her the 2 points. Said Brown, it's Frazier. And Frazier heads to the free throw line after scoring her first points of the night. Jay Persley will check back into the ball game for Gianna Velasquez. 13-9, a 4-point lead here for Rockwall. And Frazier on the free throw line with a chance to complete the 3-point play.
Yeah, this almost feels huge for North Forney. There it is.
She does her job. 3-point lead for Rockwall at 13-10. 5:03 left in the third. Barrett with it in her hand. Talking to Coach Reedy here. He's going to figure out how these late, what they're going to do. We'll see Rippon come and get it. Barrett's going to try to settle, flash into the paint, flashes out over into the corner. Persley will come up to the top to help Rip. And then to Natalie Barrett. Natalie over into the corner. 3-point attempt off the front of the iron. No good by Robinson, but a rebound there by Kai Rip.
What a save.
Tries to get it to O'Reilly, and it's going to go out of bounds. As O'Reilly with the save. All the way to the other end of the floor, but the layup won't fall for Brown. And Rip with the rebound for the Lady Jackets. Rockwall catches the break on that one.
Yeah, they did. They caught a huge break there. As could have been a one-point game as we get a timeout from Rockwall.
So a timeout on the floor. A 3-point lead here for the Lady Jackets with 4:11 left in the third. 13-10, we'll take a break. It's Lady Jackets basketball on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network.
You know that Rest Haven has been a part of this community for over 50 years. Dwayne and Ann Kane founded this business in order to take care of the families in the community. I've taken on that, and I want to keep doing it for each and every one of you. I grew up here in Rockwall, and it's important to me that this community continues to operate the way it always has. That is neighbor taking care of neighbor. When I lost my dad, Rest Haven took care of my family, and it is my intention to take care of as many families as I can in the future.
Every trip down the floor, JMO is going to count in this one for both these two teams, really. 13-10, a 3-point lead here for the Lady Jackets with 4:11 left in the game. And we've seen, obviously knew this one was going to be a defensive game, knew that mindset, as you've said before, said it a couple of times here tonight. Rockwall defensive-minded, tries to take that defensive end, turn that into some quick offense. We've seen North Forney's comfort level in terms of a great defensive effort, but then also really comfortable slowing this thing down when they have the ball on the offensive end of the floor as well.
Yeah, they are. And honestly, like you said, you know, both of these teams going to have to value their possessions. North Forney really does a good job of that. They just can't capitalize, it feels like. They either turn the ball over or they don't hit their shot, or when they get those easy down the layup or down the lane.
Inbounds play, caught the defense sleeping. Late onto the floor goes North Forney, and a beautiful job by Robinson inside to Pursley and give them 2 points for the Lady Jackets.
Fleming from North Forney.
He's not happy.
He's arguing that they didn't stop. He doesn't like that one at all. He says that they didn't get time to get set out of the timeout, but hey.
Late getting onto the floor. Smith with it. Now into Sims' hands. Back up top to Smith. Again, they're still taking their time on the defensive effort. 3-point attempt, no good off the front of the iron by Hankerson. Rebound there by Robinson for the Lady Jackets. 15-10 is the score now. Rockwall with the 5-point lead with 3:28 left here in the third period. O'Reilly with it. Slows it down, brings it back. She'll get the ball tied up from behind as Frazier and Brown both collapsed onto her. And the jump ball will go the way of North Forney. Kai Rip's going to come back into the ball game as Velasquez is going to get a break.
Yeah, something to note.
Addie Puckett as well. And let's see who this is. Puckett's going to take... Coming in for Malia O'Reilly.
Yeah, something to note to watch is Kai Rip's aggressiveness and really effort to get the rebound on the offense.
Going to get called for a foul on that one, but I thought Kai had done a good job of establishing that position inside, but she'll get called for her second foul. Canarion Hankerson onto the line here with 2 shots. First one's up and it's good. Her first point of the ball game.
Probably a couple girls are going to pick up their first points of the night in the third quarter. How the way that this one's gone.
15-12, 3-point lead here for the Lady Jackets with just a little bit over 3 minutes left in the third.
Yeah, if I'm Rockwall, I'm going to do what North Forney did in the first half and just slow this thing down. No need to hurry, no need to force anything, and not make bad passes like that.
Try to get it to Puckett, does Kai Rip. Possession takeaway, long 3-point attempt on the other end of the floor by Brown, no good, but the rebound there by Sims. Over in the corner here to Smith. Thought she was going to get called. You thought she was going to get called there for the travel.
I did too. I mean, I know you can get a gather step, but she kind of gathered and then hopped and then pulled it.
Hands it off to Hankerson. Back up top here to Kaya Smith. 2:25 left in the third. Here, low-scoring contest, 15-12. The 3-point lead here for the Lady Jackets. Smith with Rip on her. Takes the dribble, tries to attack right at. Good defense there by Rip. Pursley with the steal. A good job as it was going out of bounds. She had lost control of it. A heads-up play there by Pursley. J-Mo knocks it off of Brown's legs, so it'll stay with Rockwall. Velazquez will check back into the ball game here for the Lady Jackets as Eddie Puckett will get a break. So Velazquez will take off to the other end of the floor and throw it in, trying to get it. Will get it into the backcourt to Kai Rip. So Rip, Velazquez, Pursley, Barrett, and Robinson on the floor for Rockwall. Barrett pulls up her dribble. She's going to kick it back over to Velazquez, then to Pursley now. Long pass intended for Velazquez. Goes off her fingers. It's a steal, an opportunity inside for Braylon Brown. Good job by Kai Rippa catching up with her there. J-Mo.
Yeah, and honestly,
with the foul. That'll be her third one.
Sorry. And honestly, that's what I'm doing. I'm fouling the way that they haven't really been able to do good from the line, and that's really how they've been able to get their points. So, nice job to foul there. Not really a terrible decision to stop them there as they make that one.
Braylon Brown with her first free throw, third point of the night. And it's a 2-point lead now for the Lady Jackets. Brown's second shot's up, in and out, no good. Fighting on inside onto the rebound. It's tied up between Pursley and Frazier for North Forney. And the possession arrow goes with the Lady Jackets. So a 2-point lead now for Rockwall at 15-13. Again, we've mentioned for the Lady Jackets, Coach Reeves in his first season at the helm for the Lady, Coach Reedy, at the first season at Rockwall. Barrett with it inside, 3 defenders on her. Good job of Sowen. Pass intended, try to get it up top to Velazquez. It's taken away by Brown. Brown to the other end of the floor. Kai Rip found herself in that position again and will get called for her 4th foul of the ball game.
Yeah, so now you don't foul.
Yeah.
Now you go, okay, I got 3 on me, or 4 on me now, and that's not net. That's just what you got to do is you got to stop. And at that point, it's either, okay, now I think they're going to foul out or give up the point.
Braylon Brown hits the first one. Rip will check out of the ball game again with 4 fouls, and Andra Polson back in here now. The lead down to 1. So Brown here on the free throw line with the second shot with the opportunity to tie the ball game up. It'll go off the front of the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound. Onto the floor goes Frazier and Velazquez. This thing's getting a little rough. I think that possession area, to go with North Forney. So to go with the Falcons. Malia O'Reilly's going to check back into the game. Takes the place of Velazquez now.
Yeah, and this is what you don't want to have happen.
Inside here for the Rockwall. I'm sorry. Go ahead, my friend.
No, I was just going to say, this is something you don't want to get into is when it gets sloppy and you start getting, costly fouls that put people at the line for when it's a 1-point game. You just got to keep it clean. But the tension is high because this is a big one if North Forney is able to keep it close going down the stretch.
Absolutely. Screen set by Hankerson. Tried to get Smith free. A good job defensively by the Lady Jackets. Robinson there at the top. Off the dribble. Hankerson drives inside. Ball's knocked loose. Onto the floor go a couple of Lady Jackets and a couple of North Forney Lady Falcons. O'Reilly down there for Rockwall. Good job of tying it up. And the possession arrow goes with the Lady Jackets. Here comes the offensive substitution as Velazquez is going to check back into the game. We'll see who she's coming in for. She'll come in for Polson.
I believe Velazquez has the lone 3-pointer in the game tonight, and so
yes, sir.
Maybe something that they might be trying to set up here.
Pursley, Velazquez, Robinson, Barrett, and O'Reilly on the floor here for the Lady Jackets. Pursley, tight defense on her. She's going to get called for it. Yep, Hankerson throws her hands up but led with the body, so Hankerson's going to get called for the foul.
Yeah, just a little hip check there, something you can't do, and
good call.
Play, it's just as, when you play with your waist like that, it's just as bad as, putting your hands on them.
Stay open.
Yep.
Pursley bounce pass to Barrett. Barrett splits 2 defenders onto the drive inside and caught up from behind and tied up by Kaya Smith. And a possession arrow goes with North Forney. We said it earlier, beginning of this period, every possession counts.
Yeah, and
every trip down the floor,
seems
man.
Like turnover after turnover right now for Rockwall. Not able to find anything offensively. They keep just throwing it away, and that's not something that you're going to want, something that Coach Reedy's going to have to adjust going into the fourth quarter.
33 seconds, and again, down to a 1-point lead. This is really when you see North Forney slow it down.
Yep.
It's exactly where the Lady Falcons wanted it.
And honestly, there's no need to speed up. And coming from somebody who I love to score. I want to see a high-scoring game. But when it's a 1-point game and you've got one more quarter to play, there's no need to force anything and let Rockwall run away with it, because that's what we saw going in
early in the third.
Early in the third was North Forney tried to push it. Step back three and an out.
No good. The attempt there by Sims and O'Reilly with the rebound for the Lady Jackets. So that's the end of the third. The end of the third period here now. 15-14, Rockwall with the 1-point lead. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. It's Lady Jackets basketball on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network.
You know that Rest Haven has been a part of this community for over 50 years. Dwayne and Ann Kane founded this business in order to take care of the families in the community. I've taken on that, and I want to keep doing it for each and every one of you. I grew up here in Rockwall, and it's important to me that this community continues to operate the way it always has. That is neighbor taking care of neighbor. When I lost my dad, Rest Haven took care of my family, and it is my intention to take care of as many families as I can in the future.
Welcome back to Rockwall High School. David Sweet, J-Mo Sterrett. It's Lady Jackets and Lady Falcons from North Forney. 15-14 as we get ready to go into the fourth period. Yes, that's the correct score, J-Mo. It's a 1-point lead, 15-14 for Rockwall.
Yeah, so many football games nowadays look like basketball scores.
Exactly.
And now here's a basketball game with a football score.
That looks like a football score, an old school football score, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, that going for two thing.
Yeah.
Worked out pretty good.
It did.
Yeah, at 15-14. So far it has, rather. As we get ready to start the fourth period.
Yeah, that's almost what it feels like.
Yep. Rockwall will have the first possession of the floor as Velasquez will throw it in across the way. So Anna Velasquez, Jay Persley, Natalie Barrett on the floor, Malia O'Reilly, and Rihanna Robinson. The five on the floor for the Lady Jackets. Persley in here on the floor. Place of normal starter Robinson. Ooh, good possession, trying to get it inside to Velasquez, and she's fouled. Good pass inside. She kind of hesitated there for a second, but the good decision, the right decision to go up and get fouled. But Kai Rip on the bench here with 4 fouls. That'll be the second foul charged to Kaya Smith.
Yeah, it almost feels like these free throws are big. I was going to say, Rockwall, I want to score this possession.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to give North Forney a chance to take the lead. Go, already with the momentum, with the start of the fourth, because then I feel like once North Forney gets the lead, they'll just slow the game down. And that's not what you want.
Absolutely. You got to take advantage. Every possession counts. It's a given. Rockwall's got to score. When they scored early in the third, it sped that North Forney offense up. So going to do that again. Both free throws good for Gianna Velasquez, and she'll check out of the game as Andra Polson will take her place. A 3-point lead now for Rockwall at 17-14 with 7 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the ballgame. Kaya Smith with it. She'll get it to Hankerson. Hankerson onto the drive inside and a takeaway by Robinson. Beautiful jumping in front of that pass, getting into the passing lane, Rihanna Robinson. And she's fouled. Velasquez will check back into the game for Polson, the offensive-defensive substitution here for Rockwall. Gianna Velasquez across the way for Rockwall.
Yeah, North Forney going with somewhat of a press here. They're going to man press the guard.
Persley with it up at the top, puts it onto the floor, is going to drive inside, tries to split the two defenders. Good recovery by Hankerson. I've said that twice tonight. Hankerson there for North Forney. Up top to Velasquez, tight defense on her. It'll be Barrett with it now. 7:18 left here in the game.
Yeah, I tell you what, I want the ball in Barrett's hand coming down the stretch.
Velasquez tried to get it to O'Reilly. That one gets away from her.
O'Reilly knew it too.
Yep, Sims into Sims' hand. Good job by Persley of getting inside and disrupting things. As North Forney had kind of settled inside, looked like they were going to have a good opportunity for Layla Sims there with a jumper. 6:52 left here in the game. North Forney again, J-Mo staying with this slow it down plan.
Yeah, and it almost turns into when do we start speeding it up?
Yeah.
And I honestly, we haven't. That's going to be something that Rockwall will have to adjust to because they haven't seen that yet tonight.
Tried to drop it off inside to Sims. It goes off her hands, but there to chase it back down to Smith. Long three-pointer from Brown. And it'll go out of bounds. Looked like it was going to be a good shot. Goes out of bounds, so it'll go to Rockwall. Kai Rip checks back into the game now. And again, the offensive-defensive substitution thing on display. She checks into the game for O'Reilly. And Rip, remember, has 4 fouls. So,
yeah, got to be careful here. Yeah. Nothing costly, nothing that's going to.
Good ball handler. That's why she's back into the game. It'll be Rip and Pursley along with Natalie Barrett here on the floor with Velazquez and Robinson. 6 minutes left. Pull, clear the lane. Pursley onto the drive inside and will be fouled by Kaya Smith. Opening things up there to allow Pursley to take off on the drive, and it works out good that time for Rockwall as she's fouled. Substitution here for North Forney. Trying to see who the young lady is here. Her ponytail's covering everything up. Out of the ball game comes Sims, and that's Martin, right? Yeah. Z Martin into the game.
Yeah, that if I'm Rockwall here, I'm wanting to go up by 2 possessions. And, because it feels big. There hasn't been a larger lead than 2 possessions tonight as 24, that is
Frazier.
Frazier checks out.
That's Sims back into the game for her, so she got a 2-second break. Pursley pulls it up across the way. He's going to hand it to Velazquez. Dropped off inside to Barrett. Good positioning and a nice job, bud. You called it.
Yep.
Barrett, that shot won't fall, but she's fouled.
Yeah, Coach Fleming says to the ref right here. Wow, I don't know if y'all can hear that on the.
First free throw good for Barrett.
Yeah, Coach Fleming, obviously the frustration. This is a team he wants to beat.
Yeah.
He wants to beat Rockwall because they're the leaders in the district, and, he believes that they can beat this team. And something that, honestly, I'd be a little heated as a coach, too. If the ref from the half court makes a call under the basket, I'd be a little heated, too. So obviously,
we commented on that during the JV game.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We were you made the comment. I was, with Chris trying to get everything set up. You got to watch that one as Rockwall goes up 5 now, close to, I believe, their largest lead of the night was 5.
Yeah, ties the largest lead. Barrett goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 5-point lead, as J-Mo mentioned, 19-14 here for the Lady Jackets. I'm going to mention 4 fouls now on Kaya Smith for North Forney. Pull-up jumper, no good there by Martin. And getting it back, the putback won't fall either for Leela Sims. Fight for it inside, and Hankerson got it, and on the putback, it won't fall, but she's fouled. And this foul will go against O'Reilly.
Yeah, Fleming just staring. I mean, look at him just staring at the ref under the basket. And then even Coach Reedy agreeing with Coach Fleming now, saying that this should be called.
Hankerson again on the free throw line, hits the first one. Kai Rip back into the ball game for O'Reilly. And Hankerson on the line here trying to get her second free throw. And it's up, and she does just that. All 4 points for Hankerson from the free throw line tonight. The lead's at 3 for the Lady Jackets at 19-16. 5:26 left in the game. Barrett with the ball in the backcourt. Martin on her. She gets it across half court. Dangerous pass. Velazquez able to chase it or reach out with her hand behind her and gets it. Rip. Thought she was fouled from behind on that one. Gives it up to Pursley. 5:11 left. I was going to mention both these two coaches have been around for a while familiar with each other. Pursley gets away from Martin. Over to Velazquez. Open 3 for her. It'll go long. Chasing it down. Tried to save it. Knocks it into Hankerson. Hankerson able to get it. Robinson tried to save it for the Lady Jackets. They drop it off inside and a scramble on the ball. We'll see who that foul is going to go against. Oh, yeah. Wow. That one will go against Pursley.
That's another one that the call was made from the Jackets logo.
Weird,
something
man.
Under the basket. He calls a push. I don't think you could even tell. I think that she just spun around, got her feet caught up, and fell over from my angle. But standing over there where you can kind of see on your screen right above the 19 on the scoreboard.
Onto the drive inside. The shot won't fall, and O'Reilly on the block. It's a putback attempt by Hankerson. Able to chase it down is Braylon Brown for North Forney with 4:40 left in the game. 3-point lead at 19-16. I'll get that out. Both coaches familiar with each other. Fourth round appearances for 2 years for North Forney. A few years ago, they were eliminated in the regional semifinals by Coach Reedy's Liberty teams.
Yeah.
Have a foul set inside. Trying to see who that was called on.
Fleming getting hot.
Yeah, he's mad.
Warning on the coach is called.
I'm surprised it was just the warning, to be quite honest with you. I understand you were talking about kind of a weird called game. They get it in. Velazquez gets it into Rip. 4:23 left in the game. Rip, nice job. Woo! Getting around Hankerson, kicks it back out to Barrett with 4:17 left. Barrett drives all the way inside. Foul won't be called as Martin was all ball.
Fleming is
he's hot.
Is not happy about that one. He said it goes off the leg. Timeout goes to Rockwall.
Let's stay here, and I'll go ahead and kind of explain what I'm saying. We were mentioning a moment ago that Fleming in his 8th season as the head coach at North Forney, Coach Ross Reedy, his first year at Rockwall after 11 years at Frisco Liberty. And Fleming, 6 of the 7 years that he's been there, they've made the playoffs. He had 3 teams that have made it to the 4th round, those regional semifinals, and 2 of those regional semifinals losses have come to Coach Reedy's Liberty teams. And Liberty went on to win 2 of the 3 state championships.
Something that Coach
for those
Reedy's
seasons.
trying to start again here at Rockwall.
Absolutely.
As they have made it all the way through to San Antonio, and Coach Reedy trying to get the girls back to San Antonio again. And he's doing a good job so far.
Absolutely. Got this thing rolling. Be a matter of survival tonight against this defensive-minded Falcon team. 4:15 left. Rockwall with the possession. They get it into Barrett across the way. Barrett tried to get it, and she's going to get called. Steps out of bounds. Good defensive effort. Trying to see who that was by Martin. Leah O'Reilly checks back into the game for Rip. Getting that defensive substitution there as Rip has 4 fouls on her. 3-point lead, 19-16. Brown with it. Braylon Brown's going to get it across half court for the Lady Falcons. Rockwall shows zone. Once you pop inside, they'll go to a true man. Here's the man now, O'Reilly, up on Hankerson. Over jumper, no good there by Martin, and the rebound by Robinson for the Lady Jackets. Good possession there, defensive effort for Rockwall. Barrett in the backcourt, Martin on her, gets it across half court, over to Velazquez, into the corner. Velazquez's 3-pointer's no good off the rim. Barrett with the rebound, and from behind, the ball will be tied up. It'll be a jump ball. There's good defensive effort by Jada Johnson, and the possession arrow goes with North Forney. Kaya Smith checks back into the game for North Forney. Layla Sims will get a break. Robinson, Velazquez, Barrett, O'Reilly, and Pursley on the floor here for Rockwall. With the ball rolled to half court. Does Smith. Picked up at half court by Velazquez. 3:28 left here now. Hankerson with the ball in her hands. Going to hand it off to Smith. Smith will dribble up at top of the key here. Gets it to Jada Johnson. Long 3-pointer by Johnson. No good. Off the iron. The rebound there, but knocked loose. Robinson had gotten it. Tried to get it into the hands of Polson. A long 3-pointer from over into the corner. Up and good by Hankerson. And we're tied up at 19. Exactly, my friend. Nodded.
3 minutes to go. This is like an overtime, just a 3-minute overtime period if you're Rockwall. No need to stress, no need to do anything crazy.
Play your game.
Yep.
Pursley to Barrett. 2:47 left in the game. Barrett with it now. To Velazquez. He'll come around the screen. Puts up a 3. Huge 3 for Velazquez. Her 58th three-pointer of the season. Over back into the corner to Johnson. Now to Smith. 2:30 left in the game. 3-point lead at 22-19 for Rockwall. Hankerson off the dribble. Drives inside. Keeps it in her right hand. The shot won't fall, but she's fouled. And that one will go against O'Reilly. So the junior, number 10, Kenera Hankerson, onto the free throw line here for North Forney. First one's up and good. She's perfect from the free throw line tonight, her 5th point. Rip comes in for the Lady Jackets, taking Malia O'Reilly's place. A 2-point lead at 22-20. But Hankerson with more and more opportunity here from the line, and she does it. So it's a 1-point lead for Rockwall at 22-21. Rip with the ball. Going to bring it just across half court now. Gives it up to Pursley. 2:11 left in the game. All spread out again here are the Lady Jackets. Pursley last time took it, the dribble, knocked out from behind by Sims. And they're going to say last touch. My goodness, that's a horrible one.
That's bad.
Last touch, they say, by the Lady Jackets, so the possession will go to or the ball goes over to North Forney. His point being there was no one here. And we'll have a timeout on the floor, charged to North Forney. 2 minutes left. It's a 1-point lead, 22-21 for Rockwall over North Forney. Let's take a break. We'll be right back on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network.
For those with an independent spirit, there's a bank as independent as you. For buying a home, for building a business, for getting snacks at the game. We've been serving North Texas since 1875. Because we're more than a bank. We're your bank for life. American National Bank of Texas.
Welcome back to the Jackets Nest here at Rockwall High School. It's a 1-point game, and if you just joined us, yes, it is 22-21. Thought, with a defensive-minded team, this is what we thought we would have saw coming into this one. And if you're just joining us, you've come at the right time because it is getting spicy, it is getting hot in here, and both coaches are going at it.
It's intense.
Something that we're going to want to stick around to hear from Coach Reedy if they pull this one off.
There we go.
We want to stay with us and hear from him.
Kaya Smith with it to Johnson now. And back into Smith's hands. 1:46 left in the game. Obviously, North Forney comfortable slowing it down. Long three-point attempt by Hankerson. Up and good. Another huge three-pointer, her second of the night. And it's a 24-22 lead now for North Forney. Third lead of the night for the Lady Falcons. And from their perspective, it couldn't come at a better time. Barrett with it with 1:20 and a takeaway from her. A steal by Sims. And then we'll have a timeout on the floor charged by North Forney. We'll keep it here. 1:20 left in the game, and it's a 2-point lead at 24-20. North Forney. And again, kind of set the tone a little bit. Again, Rockwall currently setting at 5-0 in district play, trying to get through this first half undefeated. And North Forney at 2-3, trying to get to 500.
Yeah, yep.
Through that first half. The rest of 10-6A, Tyler Legacy at 5-1, Roy City at 3-2, Longview at 3-2, and Rockwall Heath and Forney both at 0-5. Other games that were going on tonight, you had Forney High School at Rockwall Heath, you had Longview over at Roy City, so lots of action in 10-6A. And this one has been something else. 24-22, a 2-point lead for North Forney. Off of Kenera Hankerson's second three-pointer of the night. And she's got, 12 points. So 12 of the 24, half the points for North Forney have come from Hankerson. And none bigger than that last one, the three-pointer.
Yeah, and that's what, if you're Rockwall, you've led this entire game up until this point, 1:20 left, and it's starting to get crunch time. And Rockwall not going to be able to spread the court out now. They're going to have to make North Forney work. And honestly, as much as you like spreading out the court, it didn't work for two and a half, 3 possessions. It didn't work. And so Rockwall's going to get to do what they do and get back and try to score. They got to get a stop here because North Forney gets a chance to make this a 2-score game.
Absolutely. Throwing it in will be Jada Johnson, the freshman. She'll get it into Smith, and you know they're going to slow this thing down, obviously. He wants him to stay in it right now. He's going to let him come back up and get onto the ball here. It'll be Barrett up top on Hankerson. Now they'll tighten up the defense as Rip comes for the trap. And they've got her here. Somehow able to get it out, and we'll get a timeout. He'll let Fleming get the timeout. With 1 minute left in the ballgame. Let's take a quick one more time. A minute left, 2-point lead, 24-22. We'll be right back on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Zach Riddle with Riddle Brothers Roofing and Construction. We're proud to be your local roofing experts right here in Rockwall. Whether it's storm damage, a roof replacement, or just making sure your home is protected, we bring quality craftsmanship and a commitment to doing things the right way. We're also proud to support the Rockwall Yellow Jackets this season because building strong roofs and building a strong community go hand in hand. From our family to yours, sting 'em, Jackets.
Welcome back to Rockwall High School again. David Sweet, J-Mo Sterrett. Lady Jackets basketball tonight as they're taking on the North Forney Lady Falcons. Low scoring ball game. 2-point lead here for North Forney at 24-22 with a minute left in the game. Old school break here by the North Forney Falcons. They get it into the backcourt to Jada Johnson. Tight defense on her, Kaya and Gianna. Ball's knocked loose by Barrett. But they'll say last touch by Natalie. As they were trying to get it into Hankerson's hands. 54 seconds left here in the game.
Yeah, you've got 2 fouls to give if you're Rockwall. When do you start doing it? I think you got to go now.
Into the backcourt to Brown. Takes it off the dribble. 3 on her. Able to get rid of it. Gets it to Hankerson. Over into the corner. Losing control of it was Jada Johnson. Rip with the ball in her hands. 38 seconds left to Pursley. Pursley off the dribble inside. Comes back down. What in the world? What a horrible behind the play call. That's insane.
You're there. You're standing there. He's standing
My goodness. Sorry about that.
Wow. I mean, I'm the same distance as he is. I saw just what he saw.
Sorry about that one, folks.
I mean,
got a little caught up in it, but
hey, it
looked
happens.
like a questionable call. Long pass to Brown to the other end of the floor, and Braylon will lose control of it. It was a good decision or a good attempt. They're a good call. They tried to get Rockwall slipping.
Wow. Yep.
Hankerson intended for Brown. It goes off her fingertips. So a 2-point lead for North Forney with 31 seconds left.
Just tie the game up. You don't need to force a 3. Don't need to do anything crazy. You got the ball into your scorer's hand. Gets it.
Natalie on the drive. A beautiful decision. You called it, and she does her job and ties things up at 24 with 21 seconds left in the game.
Wow. We're going to keep it here.
Yes. What a crazy exchange there. Again, we got caught up a little bit being fans just a moment ago. Had a call from behind. Didn't think that was going to be a charge. My point on that was the delay. Yeah. Was the most important thing. Hey, tied up at 24, 21 seconds left here.
Hate us for getting a little crazy.
Sometimes that happens.
He probably is jumping up out of his seat wherever he's at because. But hey, this is come down to a good one. And you hate that it's coming down the way that it is.
Yep. But it's been still, these teams are both fighting.
Yes.
Shows again the importance of a win. And both these two teams having to do it a little bit differently, definitely from the Rockwall's perspective, if you will, as this thing's been slowed down. 24 points for both these two teams. Rockwall averaging right at 41 points per ball game, North Forney 37. So they're still both significantly less than what they normally score.
Yep. And if you're North Forney, though, this is the position you want to be in. You have the ball, and you know what they're going to do. They're going to hold the ball to the last shot, and this is going to come down to the final few seconds.
That's what you play
seconds.
For.
Yep.
Pursley, Robinson, Rip, Velezquez, and Barrett on the floor for Rockwall.
Yeah, small ball.
Yep, Hankerson, Brown, Jada Johnson, the freshman. You've got number 22, that's Sims.
Yeah, Reedy's not even going to try to press here. Just says, hey, take all the time off. Here we go. We got
And Kaya Smith, the fifth player on the floor for the Falcons. Barrett meets her at half court. Over to Johnson, cross court, over to Brown, three-pointer for Braylon Brown off the front of the iron, no good. Fight for the floor, onto the floor. To tie it up goes Robinson and Smith.
And Rockwall gets the ball.
And it'll
Rockwall
be
gets the ball.
Jump ball, so it'll go with the Lady Jackets, correct? Is that what you were saying?
Yep.
So Kai Rip's going to throw it in for the Lady Jackets. Full court man-to-man press by North Forney. It'll be Rip and Barrett in the backcourt. Pursley as well. Pursley's, they're going to get it in bounds to Robinson right at half court, and we'll have a timeout for the Lady Jackets. 4.5 seconds left on the clock. We'll keep it here.
Yeah, we will. We will. Sorry to our sponsors for tonight, but this is a good one.
Tied up at 24. 4.5 seconds left here. Obviously, Rockwall, which Reedy's got his ladies in here and trying to call that perfect play.
Yeah.
Trying to come up here with a design to end a quick score. Probably try to get Barrett free, I would assume.
Yeah, Rockwall's out of timeouts. North Forney has 2 left. So, but obviously this one's going to come down. It's either going to be overtime or Rockwall's going to win this game.
Absolutely.
So,
I guess you could see a steal on the inbounds play and a quick bucket for North Forney, but you're right.
Knock on wood there.
Your play call needs to be the real quick, good, high percentage shot.
Yep.
Or the foul.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Look at the see if you get off a good last shot, and either with the bucket or a foul to send yourself to the free throw line with a chance to win it.
Yep.
Again, Rockwall trying to stay undefeated and wrap up the first trip through 10-6A as they're 5-0 here.
And the only thing is, if you do drop one, you're still leading the district.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's really nothing to be too crazy scared, nothing like, man, this is over or anything. But we might not even get the loss tonight. We got a chance to go win the game right here. 4.5 seconds to go on the clock, the moment you dream of as a little kid.
Natalie Barrett, Rihanna Robinson, Jay Pursley. It'll be Gianna Velazquez and then Kai Rip on the other end of the floor for Rockwall as Velazquez will throw it in. It'll be Smith guarding her, trying to get it in. Barrett, Robinson, Barrett, and it'll be Pursley with the break. The ball's knocked. Kaya Smith getting her hands on the inbounds there on Robinson's attempt. So it still stays at 4.5 seconds. Into the backcourt to Pursley. 4.3 seconds left. 3 seconds left now. Pursley with it in her hands. Pursley puts up a long one off the top, and it's no good. So we're going to overtime. It's 24-24, folks. We'll go ahead and take a break this time. You're going to want to stay with us. This one's been fun. Going to OT, Lady Jackets and Lady Falcons on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network. We'll be right back.
At Rockwall Sports Center, your logo is our business. We specialize in custom branded apparel, shirts, hats, jackets, polos, and even team uniforms. Whether you need custom gear for your corporate outings, staff retreats, company parties, or just new staff wear, we've got you covered. We can use your design or help you design a new one. We offer high-quality customer service and always put our customers and their satisfaction first. Contact us today and let us show you how Rockwall Sports Center can have you looking your best.
Shop an exceptional selection of new pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles at Rockwall Ford, the home of rock bottom pricing. With hundreds of new vehicles, we're sure to have the right one for you. And when your vehicle needs to be serviced, schedule your appointment online with our master certified technicians. Your next Ford is waiting for you at Rockwall Ford. Log online for your rock bottom deals. Just click, print, and buy. Shop the rock today. I-30 exit 205.
RockwallFord.com.
Welcome back to Rockwall High School as we're getting ready to go to overtime. All tied up at 24. That is correct. 24-24 is the score. It's been a defensive effort, to say the least, for both these two teams. Rockwall led 4-2 at the end of the first period. And then it was 7-6, a 1-point lead at the half for North Forney. Rockwall up 15-14, up by 1 at the end of 3, and now both these two teams tied up at 24. So we'll have a jump ball. It'll be Robinson at half court for the Lady Jackets, and Hankerson for North Forney. Tip's going to go with North Forney. Hankerson tips it into the backcourt to Braylon Brown. Starters on the floor for both the two squads. Natalie Barrett, Gianna Velazquez, Rihanna Robinson, Kai Ripp. I said that. That's not true. O'Reilly's not in there. This time it is Pursley. Dave Pursley on the floor for North Forney. Hankerson with it. Jada Johnson, Kaya Smith, Braylon Brown, Kinera Hankerson, and Layla Sims on the floor for Coach Fleming's Lady Falcons. And I've got to correct that. Martin's in there for Sims. Here we go. 3:18 left. Again, North Forney again trying to keep things slow as they have, or try to slow things down as they have all night long. Brown onto the drive inside. Wow. Beautiful. Splits two defenders off the backboard. 2 points for Braylon. And the 2-point lead here for North Forney at 26-24. Ripp with the ball into the backcourt. Ripp playing with 4 fouls for the Lady Jackets. 2:52 left in overtime. Ripp to Pursley across the way. Pursley onto the floor. Into the paint goes Jade. Takes full advantage. That one, her layup won't fall. It's not able to chase it down is Jade. Gets her own one inside to Robinson. She'll kick it back out to Barrett. 2:34. Barrett onto the drive. Splits the two defenders. 2 points for her. Beautiful decision. Saw that little bit of a gap, J-Mo, and took full advantage of it. Tied up at 26 now with 2:22 left in the overtime.
Yeah, for a second we thought North Forney would be able to just hold this one out, but Rockwall, Pursley does a nice job of getting her own rebound and able to go back up, and Rockwall able to capitalize and tie this one up. But North Forney does have the upper hand in this one.
Brown with it. 2 minutes left now. Ripp on her. Brown will give it to Hankerson. Then back to Brown. Minute 56 left in the overtime period.
The D-up chance starting here in the Jackets' nest.
Hankerson with it. Oh, runs right into Velazquez. She's able to knock it loose, but getting it back is Smith. So Brown diving onto the floor, rather Hankerson diving onto the floor. Lost control of it, but had the presence of mind to kick it back out to Smith. Smith loses her dribble inside. Gives it up to Sims. Sims onto the drive inside, and we'll have a foul. They're going to call it inside on. I'm sorry, I think he had a timeout there. So he had the full timeout, and it is a full one. Minute 26 left here in the ballgame. We've got a full timeout tied at 26. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. It's Lady Jackets and Lady Falcons here in overtime on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network.
For those with an independent spirit, there's a bank as independent as you. For buying a home, for building a business, for getting snacks at the game. We've been serving North Texas since 1875. Because we're more than a bank. We're your bank for life. American National Bank of Texas.
26-26 all tied up here in overtime. Lady Jackets and Lady Falcons with a minute 26 left here in the overtime period. Do have Billy texting in with a score from the Heath boys game. Forney able to defeat the Hawks tonight, 46-44.
Wow.
So a 2-point win for the Rabbits over those Hawks. And I know you had the Hawks and Jackets the other night.
That was a good one.
You and Billy did.
Yeah, that was a good one. The I-30 Classic. Another good Friday night action. Everything,
That was what, a 39-36 win for Heath, right?
Yep. Came down to the last shot, just like this one might do as well. Minute 26.
Hankerson gets it in. We get it back up top here to Smith with a minute 20 left in the game. Back into Braylon Brown's hands now. Braylon onto the drive inside. Puts up the layup. It's no good. Goes long. Pursley gets the rebound now. She's trying to save it. Not able to do it. Heads up play by Hankerson as she knocks it loose and kicks it back out to Smith here. Minute 7 left in the ball game. Then you get those fight for those loose balls. You got to go higher and get rid of it quickly.
Yeah, but it's another whole possession for North Forney.
And North Forney will. They collapse. 2 defenders collapse onto the ball. It seems like every time they get the chance. 48 seconds left. Obviously, they'd be comfortable settling for this last shot with the Lady Falcons. Hankerson with it just across half court. Rip on her. And she hands the ball off to Brown. Back up top this time to Kaya Smith. And that's Gianna Velazquez that'll be on her with 30 seconds left here in the ballgame. Rather, in the overtime period. 27 seconds left. 23 now. 20 seconds. 19 seconds left. Smith with it. Going to dribble. Knocked onto the... Kai Rip able to get her hands on that one. Pass attempt from Smith to Brown. Kai knocks it out. 14.8 seconds left here in the ball game. That possession will stay with North Forney. It'll be Hankerson throwing it in front of her own bench. Gets it to Smith. 12 seconds left now. Jada Johnson, a screen set for Hankerson and a huge three-pointer for North Forney with 5 seconds left in the ball game. Inbounds to Pursley. Pursley has it. We've got, what's the timeout? We had a timeout called by North Forney with 1.8 seconds left. A three-pointer, a huge three-pointer again by Kenara Hankerson.
Wow.
Third three-pointer of the night for her. 50% of these points, 3, 6, 9. More than that, 16 of the 29 for Hankerson tonight. She's had an outstanding ball game, the junior, and her third three-pointer. And I tell you what, J-Mo, each one of those, it seems, obviously goes without saying, they're all three big. All of those three-pointers have been big, but they've been at big times during the ball game, too, when she's been able to hit those.
Ice in the veins.
Yes.
I mean, literally, like, we talk about it's been a close game all night, so a three-pointer is big in this game. No, the largest lead was Rockwall going up by 5, and now North Forney with their largest lead. Well, back to the fourth quarter, tying their largest lead of 3. And so Rockwall down to the last little moment, down to 1.8 seconds left. So gonna come down to this right here.
So a three-point lead at 29-26 for North Forney. 1.8 seconds left here, and it'll be Pursley that'll throw it in right at half court. Pursley's going to throw it in. Try to get it to Velazquez's hands. It's knocked loose. Robinson gets it, puts it back up, and she's fouled. So Robinson will be fouled. That's going to actually work into North Forney's favor there. She only got 2 shots there. But they're trying to get it into Velazquez's hands to put off the 3. That's obvious. Good defense on her. They get their hands on the ball. Gets it into Robinson's hands.
Yeah,
she's into the paint, puts up that attempted shot there and fouled on the shot.
Unfortunately, it wasn't a 3.
Nope. And you can't do the miss and the putback now with it.
They're going to put point.
Oh, 1 second left on the clock. Okay. So 1 second left officially. Well, yeah, 1 second left in the ball game.
They're going to say only 0.8 seconds went off.
Is that what
clock there.
Did you hear it?
Well, I didn't hear it, but it was 1.8 was the official timing. Now they're just going to say put 1 second on the clock. So
1 second left on the clock. Coach Reed, of course, talking to his Lady Jackets. And that'll put Rihanna Robinson on the free throw line here for Rockwall.
You can
70% free throw shooter.
I think, do you make one and then you miss the second and just hope for an offensive rebound and a quick putback?
Hopefully a friendly clock. Okay, so it goes to 0.1 is what they were trying to get done.
Yeah.
You're really not going to have time. I don't know about the time to get the putback.
I don't even think you can put 0.1 on that.
I don't know how you program that.
I'm pretty sure the rule in the NBA is even if it's under point, if there's anything left on the clock, they're keeping it.
Okay, so Robinson hits the first one. So it's 29-27. Obviously, again, going with the idea of can you have enough time if the clock strikes right, if you can get it off the miss, the rebound, and the automatic putback. I don't know how that works, but as far as the time is concerned. But Robinson puts it up. It'll miss. Pursley with the rebound, tries to go back up. It won't be able to get the shot, so that will be the end of the ballgame. 29-27 win for the North Forney Falcons.
Wow.
So North Forney with a huge win tonight over Rockwall. Again, if you're coaches for either one of these two teams, your teams fought, man.
Yep.
Your teams fought in a hard contest from the Lady Jackets. It just didn't go their way. So North Forney with a big win tonight. The 2-point win, 29-27, and Rockwall will now fall to 5-1 in district, 15-12 overall, and then North Forney will improve to 3-3.
Yep.
And 11-9. J-Mo, a crazy ball game tonight. Hard-fought contest, one you wanted to win from a Rockwall's perspective. A big win for North Forney, no question about that.
Yeah.
But again,
you're not out of the picture.
Absolutely,
nowhere
goodness,
near. Nowhere near. It's nothing to even be talked about. And as Coach Reedy drinks his bloom here, it's just like it's just a normal game.
Yeah.
You lose one. North Forney is down. He's actually going to come join us.
He's going to come visit. So let me see this one here.
Yeah.
We'll let him do it. We've got to get used to the new pattern here as he'll join us here. Comes up on the short end of this one. 29-27. Looking at Coach Reedy's face, and we'll let him join us here. Coach, we're not always used to the interviews, but I like it when it doesn't go your way exactly. But a 29-27 loss tonight to North Forney. Just overall into overtime, this thing was a defensive contest throughout the ball games. Each trip down the floor was they all counted. I mean, it's a given. Tell me just your overall thoughts on this type of game.
No, it's to be quite frank, they played that style that was played today better than we did.
Okay.
I mean, we turned the ball over too much. We had some opportunities. We didn't know where our driving lanes were. I think we were pretty poor from the foul line from the first half and into the third quarter. Hit a couple late, but I think we started the game 2 for 8 or 2 for 7.
Yes, sir.
And those things are tough. We missed a couple layups. I know Kai had one early. Nat had a couple in the first quarter. And when you're playing that kind of game, you can't give those up. And then, of course, our turn, they sped us up, but we had some opportunities, I think, that we'll look forward to when we look on film and things like that we could have taken advantage of and probably weren't being aggressive enough. Nobody's quite got up in us like that in a long time.
Okay, yeah.
And we were still, we'd gotten used to that kind of methodical play, and you can't really play methodical when they get in you like that. You got to be able to get in the paint, get your paint touches, get the passes out early, or finish at the rim, finish against contact. And then, of course, when you go to the foul line, you got to be able to do that.
Yes, sir.
They did a heck of a job. I've known Coach Fleming for a really long time.
Yes, sir.
We played in the regional tournament
I've
a couple
seen
times.
that.
We
Yes,
played
sir.
in the regional tournament a couple times, and so he had his kids well prepared, and they were due for a big win. It's unfortunate that came against us, but you got to give credit where credit's due, and they deserve to win tonight.
Yeah, start a couple of other questions, and I'll let you go in there. Talk to us a little bit about, if you can, talk about what you tell your girls coming out of a game like this. You kind of just touched on it a little bit there and what you said, but just a little bit more if you don't mind.
Well, the film will tell the truth, and I'm sure there's some coaching blunders in there as well. But in that first quarter, it didn't seem like a lot. Excuse me, in the first half, it didn't seem like a lot. They only had 7 points, right?
Yeah.
But 4 of those were, just complete busts against our defensive game plan. We didn't pick up somebody on the block on a baseline inbounds. And it's weird to think about defense when the game is 27-26 in overtime, right?
Yeah.
But, you start thinking about the things that, control your controllables, and we can be stronger with the basketball. And, but the first thing I'm going to say is keep your heads up, get some good sleep, and just make sure.
Let's be ready to go again, right?
Ready to go because, if you can't be in a district like this and expect to go through unscathed.
Yeah. It's just not going to happen.
No, that's pretty arrogant, and we're not like that. So we're going to get back to work, and we're getting back to the grind, and still going to love them up. And I think that the positive side of it is that I think we're going to look back at this game and see a lot of things that we could have done, to not circumvent, but to not face some of these issues that we faced and let them cripple us the way they did. It was kind of debilitating in the sense of, what they were getting to it, how they were getting in us. And I think that if our aggressive kids, the ones that can play downhill, see it, I think that they're going to kind of be wide-eyed and be like, man, I didn't realize I had that much space. And so, no, I think there's a lot to be encouraged about. We still fought, and, every time you're in one of these
you did too.
Yeah, and every
fought
time
right up to the end.
And sorry to cut you off, but every time you're in one of these close games, it's it's a lesson, not just a basketball lesson, but it's a life lesson. And so, what better opportunity to do it in than high school basketball?
There you go, 5-1 at this point, halfway through 10-6A. You talk what it's, and those next 6 contests are going to be tough ones.
Yeah, they are.
It's a given, but at least 5-1, lots of opportunities here.
Absolutely.
As we head into the back half.
No, it's exciting to be in, and the fact that you got to suit up every Tuesday and Friday and really, get after it and have a good game plan is it makes it that much more fun.
Thank you, Coach. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you guys. Y'all make it more fun too, by the way. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Right.
We have a good time. I'll tell you that.
All right.
We have a very good time. Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Yes, there we go. Been joined by Coach Reedy. Again, we come up on the short end tonight. Rockwall does, and a 29-27 2-point loss by the Lady Jackets. But J-Mo is kind of heard some of the things he was talking about. There's always those opportunities, and there's something to be able to build on in a game like this. I love what he said. Film don't lie.
Yep.
So be able to see what some of those things they need to focus in on. The other end of that, in a contest where your team stays in this and has to fight throughout the ball game, even though it doesn't go your way.
Yeah.
In addition to seeing things you need to correct to improve on, you'll see some things through here. You learned a lot about the gut. About your team, and there'll be some positives that you can build on too.
Yeah, and
honestly, need to identify.
Yeah, and honestly, I think when you look at this game, North Forney very outstanding defensively, and so when you can compete that well against a good defense, it sets you up to go deep into the rest of the season, into the playoffs. Of man, we've played good defenses and we've come close. And honestly, as you know, coming from Jacket fans, and honestly, at some points for North Forney, you get the officiating into there, you get those calls, you get some of those things. It's like, man, could it have gone another way? Yes, but when it boils down, North Forney gets the upper hand tonight, and that's just something you can't change.
That thing that really stood out that was present, he didn't necessarily say this, he kind of alluded to it throughout his broadcast, I think that, or throughout that interview.
Yeah.
Well, he did specifically say this part, and that was he talked about it's been a while since we've had a team get up on us, get up in like that defensive effort did from North Forney. That's a coaching opportunity. He's going to take full advantage of that, buddy.
Yep.
You know what I mean? There's something you can build off of that, and with that kind of pressure, how they respond. And again, 5-1 through the first trip through a tough 10-6A. Like he said, it's hard. It's going to be impossible at this point, obviously, to go through unscathed through 10-6A. So 5-1, you got to remember that as they begin the second trip through 10-6A.
But hey, you want to when it's the last trip or the last game of the first trip around district to say that's my first district loss, that's fine. And like we've been saying it, you get a chance to play everybody one more time, and but now it's starting to count. Obviously, you got to watch now. Now you have to watch out for Tyler Legacy coming up behind you. Now being tied both at 5-1. I don't know how they did tonight. I would assume they probably would have taken the win.
They were off tonight.
They were off
Legacy,
tonight. So perfect. Yeah. So you're right there. You're tied with Legacy. You've got a chance to
go on the road
play.
there.
Yep.
We beat them here is where that one, but that one loss, of course, to them is a given. It was to Rockwall. But, but you're right. As we start into this second play, again, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're okay. You're still in the driver's seat.
Yeah, you are. You are. Yeah.
So
it's like that into the season of a football season, and you take all your starters out. It's okay to take this. It's okay to settle back. And not saying that that's what the Jackets are trying to do. The Lady Jackets are trying to do tonight, but it does when it comes down to it. It's okay. Yeah. You're fine. You can sleep on this
build
one.
on it and fix and get ready for the second set.
Yep, and you got a game Friday. So
that's right.
Or Tuesday
night. So again, Tuesday, we'll go ahead and touch on to that right quick. North Forney goes on the road, takes on their crosstown rivals. It'll be over at Forney High School. And then Rockwall will host one of our rivals, one of the Rockwall County rivals, is Royce City will be here next Tuesday at 7 o'clock. We'll have it.
Yep.
I
get to see you quicker than I get to see Billy
yes, sir.
week.
You get to stay over on this side with me next week. So Rockwall will take on Royce City at 7 o'clock on Tuesday. We'll have it here again on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network. We'll go ahead and wrap this thing up. Any last thoughts?
Yeah, I think you couldn't have said it best. Rockwall just sleep on this one. You got the weekend. You get the 3-day weekend to recover. Come back next week and start the second round of district strong.
There we go. Again, Rockwall comes up on the losing end tonight. A 2-point loss in overtime, 29-27. Rockwall goes to 5-1. North Forney will improve to 3-3. So we'll get out of here. I want to encourage you to join us next Tuesday night again. If you can show up in person, this will be the place to be as the Lady Bulldogs make their way west on 30 from Royce City to take on the Lady Jackets. Again, it'll be a 7 o'clock game on Tuesday. If not, if you can't do it, J-Mo and I'll be here on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network.
Make sure you like and subscribe so that way, and turn the bell on so that way you can notify when we go live, and you get all the action right there sent to your phone.
Very good. I want to thank you again. Thank you, J-Mo. It was fun tonight.
Yes,
Enjoyed
it was a good one.
So on behalf of J-Mo Sterrett, Chris Curtis, and all the fine folks at the Rockwall ISD Sports Network, I want to thank you for joining us tonight. Again, Rockwall falls 29-27. Lady Jackets due to the Lady Falcons. We'll sign off tonight. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next week.
For those with an independent spirit, there's a bank as independent as you. For buying a home, for building a business, for getting snacks at the game. We've been serving North Texas since 1875. Because we're more than a bank. We're your bank for life. American National Bank of Texas.
Twice in the regional semifinals, in the regional finals, and then went on to win. And then Liberty went on to win state. That's crazy. First time he's beat him.
So, yeah, because literally.